Welcome to Cyint DFIR Academy. So in this session, we'll be discussing on how to connect a SATA drive to TX1 and TX2 respectively. Furthermore, we'll be discussing on various kinds of ports, adapters and cables that are used during this demonstration, as well as how to correctly configure during an operational use as well. Let's get started. So we have a SATA drive here. So in case if we get a SATA drive has evidence from the crime scene, we are not able to attach or connect it directly to a forensic imager such as TX1. So in that case, we use an adapter called PCIe IDE adapter. As you can see on one side of this, we have a PCIe connection, which we will use a PCIe cable, 8-inch cable to connect it with the TX1 source side. On the other side of this adapter, we have a 40-pin SATA data cable connection. So this we will use to connect with the evidence SATA drive with a IDE cable. So this, and as you can see, it supports the female port connection, which will connect to the evidence drive. Alright. Next, we will connect the other end to the adapter, after which we will align the PCIe cable to the adapter. Okay. Furthermore, we will connect it to TX1. Now, in order for the drive to power up, we have to connect a female Molex cable onto the power port of the drive, then connect it with the TX1 directly. So this is how you set up a SATA drive with TX1 using a PCIe IDE adapter. Now let's see how to connect SATA drive into TX2, which is the brand new forensic imager from OpenText. Alright. So when it comes to TX2, there are three major changes that we can see. The first one is in the change in the PCIe interface. Okay. So in TX1, it used PCIe Gen 2 2-lane connection, while in coming to TX2 it used Gen 3 4-lane connection. You can see the change in the connector as well. This was the TX1's connector, PCIe connector, and this is PCIe TX2's connector. Alright. The second change is that the change in the adapter. Now if you remember that we were connecting the power cable of the SATA drive to the TX1 directly using this particular Molex cable. When it comes to the TX2, and this is the third change as well, the Molex cable remains the same, but the power cable, the connector of this particularly changes. Now we can either connect it directly to the TX2 or we can connect it directly to the adapter as well. So this is the new adapter by OpenText that supports particularly for TX2. So this is TA75 PCIe adapter for IDE. So on the one side we can see the data ports for the IDE as well as the power support as well. Alright. On the other side we can see the PCIe Gen 3 4-lane, which is used to connect to the TX2. So without further ado, let's set up this particular connection. So first I will be connecting the PCIe to the adapter. So now that click sound means that the connection was done correctly. Like this. Now we will be connecting the IDE similarly as we done before. So always remember that this particular point where the pin is not there, it will go down. Alright. Then we will connect it to the adapter. Alright. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to connect the female Molex power cable from the IDE to the from the PATA drive to the adapter. All right. So the complete setup is done. So this is how you connect a PATA drive to a TX2. So now let's say that you don't want to use, or you don't have this TA75 PCIe and want to continue using the old TX1's PCIe IDE adapter with your TX2. So in that case, we have this particular bridge called TCA PCIe to PCIe 4. Now what this does is it converts the PCIe Gen 2 2 lane into Gen 3 4 lane, which is suitable for connecting this 4-inch cable into TX2. All right. So one end it will come to the old adapter. All right. You heard that click, so it's connected, and the other end will connect it with the TX2's PCIe cable. Okay, and this end will come to the TX2 end, and the other end you can again connect it to the IDE cable drive. So in this video we have discussed how to connect a PATA drive to a TX1 and TX2. In the upcoming video we will be discussing on how to connect a SATA drive to TX1 and TX2 as well. So stay tuned, like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.